Well, yes, that's Honorable Abdulrazak Namdes, who is a member of the Ad Hoc Committee on Media and Publicity in the House of Representatives. He joins us from Abuja. Morning, and thank you for joining us today. Let me start by asking you what Honorable Dara did say. He wants the party position to prevail. The party is supreme. Why shouldn't that be the case on the floor of the House of Representatives with respect to the principal officers of the House?
I think, good morning. I think the issue at stake is our people are very concerned. They are talking about the fact that this letter was not read on the floor and therefore they decided to do some kind of fishing. I want to state here that at least there are in leadership position, there are certain information you have that the followers do not have. Is either they have half information or they don't even have information at all. The speaker has said that he refused to read the letter because he got under a court order. And there's a court order. This court order comes from the 36 members from the Northwest who are insisting that they've been excluded from the list sent from the party. And then they're even talking about the fact that they want to know whether the party has that right to even send names of principal officers to the House. And they want to also confirm whether the principle of federal character has been excluded because they want to be part of it. And these members are not ready to listen because on that day, no sooner did the speaker enter the Green Chamber and offered prayers and called for an executive session. Some of our colleagues decided to become unruly, unfortunately, and it causes chaos. They even preempted him. They didn't know what he was going to discuss. So I think there was need for us to have behaved honorably and see that things are done correctly. We will have given him benefit of the doubt because he is our leader and he is the speaker and he should have told us something. But they did not give him benefit of the doubt. I think there is need for us to always give our leaders benefit of the doubt because he has information.
So, this court order, you say,
yes,
says that the speaker must not read the letter from the party.
You know, the point is that in the House, it is already known that once there is a matter in court, you don't even discuss it on the plenary, on the floor of the House.
Does this mean then that until that matter is disposed of in the court, there will be no principal officers in the House?
I am not saying that, but you should know that once there is a matter in court, it's at least contempt. Let me give you an example. Assuming he read the letter on the floor of the House, and afterwards the court rules that Northwest has been excluded, what do you expect us, the leader, to do? Is he to remove the man who has been given the position and bring back another person? It will also cause confusion. So it is even better that we discuss the matter holistically, we ensure that things are done rightly, and the speaker has assured us that this matter will be resolved quickly. And I think our people were impatient on the subject matter, and they feel that this letter must be read. And I must let you know that these things that come from the party must also come from the caucuses. At least if you zone a particular position to a zone, in the caucus, you allowed even the zone to produce whichever leader you want to. And then this was not done. This letter was sent. I think there is need for the leader to ensure that things are done rightly, and our people, our colleagues, to ensure that he has no agenda. He will not bring people just like that. It has to be with the consent of the caucuses in the House of Representatives.
Honorable Namdes, you know, a lot of people are wondering why your group seems not to want to toe the lines of the party that brought them into the National Assembly. I mean, the platform on which you came into the National Assembly. Why is it that you don't want, you're seeming not to want to obey the directives from the party leadership?
Let me give you an example. For one, I want to let you know that we have great respect for our party. We are not independent candidates, but I must let you know that once there is a problem on ground, we try to identify the problem first. For example, initially when this problem started, we were invited for a meeting by our party national chairman, and obviously we attended that meeting because if your national chairman calls you to attend a meeting, you have no other reason not to go there. We attended the meeting. But what happened was that we did not know what was on the agenda. And when we got to the meeting, we discovered that part of the agenda was that a straw election was to be organized. And we felt that we did not say we will not take part. We felt that there was no notice for an election. So there was no point to hold an election because we were not giving notice. Because if we were giving notice, we even pleaded with the national chairman to give us additional day so that we can mobilize our people to do this election. But we were overruled. Nobody gave us even benefit of the doubt to ask us. They insisted on the candidate. And I want to let you know that there was just even no point for a straw election because Femi Bajabiamila and Honorable Dogara are all of the APC. And the Constitution says that we will elect our leader amongst ourselves. I want to let you know that if we get into the chamber on the day, and then any one of them that emerges speaker is of the ABC. So I think I did not do anything, or our group is not doing anything different, because we elected an APC speaker and a APC deputy speaker. So you can see that it is not even anti-party. So the issue is that we feel that we are all of the same party. Whoever you choose among them are children of the party.
So is your group reacting to what some might say is an ambush from the leadership of the party?
You said?
Are you reacting to what some might term an ambush from the leadership of the party?
Well, I didn't say, I don't know which word I can't say just ambush, but what I'm saying is that all over the world is a no. Once there's going to be an election, even in a classroom to choose a monitor, at least if it's going to be an election, a notice will be given. And for a serious issue like holding a speaker, the number 4 citizen of this country, there is need for us to know that we were going to have at least a straw election, and we mobilize our members ahead. And even when we got there, the other group were well prepared. They came with placards, they came with, certain face caps, as if they were already campaigning, as if they were aware that something like that was going to happen. And we were not aware of that. So I think we have great respect for the party. And let me tell you, we have been in this country. We know what the PDP has passed through. And each time you have issues like this and you don't raise questions, we will end up going the PDP way. We are very loyal to our party. And after all, we must insist that this change everybody is talking about comes into play.
Okay.
But then it should be done fairly.
Let me come in here. The last speaker, your colleague, Honorable Dara, talked about the fact that since the speaker came on board, he has not called a meeting of the caucus. Is that also part of the reaction to the party's directive?
Oh, I think that is not true. The issue is this. In the first place, when the speaker came on, when did he even come on board? When did the speaker get elected? So when he came on board, what we did was first, the state caucuses were paying him courtesy calls, and he was giving them information as to what was transpiring. He has been giving us information. I led my state caucus to the party, to the speaker, and almost all the states had their own, paid their own courtesy calls. And these issues keep coming up, and you have to be careful about leadership.
But I mean, calling a national caucus meeting of the members of the APC in the Green Chamber wouldn't have been a challenge. I mean, what stopped the speaker from calling that meeting almost immediately after he came in to give directive as to where the House and the APC is going to in leading the chamber?
But I told you here earlier that when the speaker came into the House, even the last vote of proceedings was not adopted. When he just called for an executive session, people just called point of order. They were shouting and doing things like that. They even preempted him. They didn't give him the opportunity. And how many days did the letter come? He admitted that there is a letter in all the papers. People read it before that day, and then nobody gave him benefit of the doubt. And even in the executive session, it is a session for honorable members. The media would not even be there. We would discuss our issues. They will have given opportunity to at least table his side, but nobody gave him that opportunity. And that is the issue, because people have made their minds, either they are prejudiced or they have their stereotypes against the decisions and what have you. As a leader, before you even call caucuses, you must make sure that you have very concrete issues to discuss with your caucuses. And once that is yes.
A moment here. Don't you think this is rebellion from your group against your party?
It's not rebellion. What I'm telling you is this. We have respect for the party. And there are no times that the party invited us that we have not attended. And again, I want to let you know here that Dogara is of the APC. Femi Bajabiamila is of the APC. And we have not done anything wrong. We have not done anything wrong.
The way manner it is going, well, before now, if politicians are going to analyze this, they say this is anti-party or going against the party. You do not. You are a politician, you know that you have to respect the party's decision in anything you do. And they say that is party supremacy. But as it is now, what exactly are you in your group fighting against the party? Because this is a fight, certainly.
Certainly, it's not a fight. Let me even tell you something about this party supremacy. Truly, as a politician, you will not get to understand, but let me tell you here, I agree with party supremacy. But I also want to let you know that we also have what is called, in my own terms, the constituency supremacy too. Let me give you an example. If the party takes a decision that, look, you must go the line of X, and probably you, as a member of House of Representatives, representing a particular constituency, and if your constituents are also of the opinion that you must go this other side of the divide,